Well, what's up, family? I want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. As you can see, I'm in the beautiful sunshine state of Florida, and it's already warm. I got up early this morning, as usual. When you get into a habit of life where you get up like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning going to work, after a while, your body is like conditioned to that. You becomes it becomes a part of you. Whether you're on vacation, whether you're home, whether it's Sunday morning, whether it's Saturday morning, you just get up around that time. My body, I don't know about you, but this is me. So here I am. We taking our vacation. We going to a place where we love to reflect, refresh, and replenish. Go and you take some time out for yourself so that you can have that quality time to think on some things. You might have some ideas you're working on. You might just have some things that you want to release and get rid of. Now, for a lot of people, they might say, well, I can't. I don't have the means. Don't you know that sometimes it will cost you a whole lot more if you don't release, if you don't take the time to go and find that place to be able to replenish your spirit, man. You could do it anyway. But I find for me, it works so good for me when I get away from that environment, from where I'm at, the familiar place where I'm at, and go into a different place and see different things and meet different people. Go to my place of retreat, and you meet good neighbors and just different people of different works of life, and you begin to engage. It builds me up so much. It adds to what I already have. It inspires me, and as I begin to as I begin to, that's my neighbors. They're going out with their boat. Man, that's beautiful. As I begin to gain that inspiration, it makes me want to do more. Ideas begins to flow. Ideas begins to flow. And as you put those ideas, as you not procrastinate, you just begins to put those ideas into motion. You find your life begin to be so enriched by the things you're doing. And it's not just for you. You also gain so many different ideas where you can help other people. You now have that you can pour into other people. The more you receive, the more you can give. So I love this moment to get away, to come to our place of retreat where we can just refresh and replenish and even work on our relationship, me and my wife, even work on our relationship with our children. Because you see, I've seen people who grew up in certain places and they never went anywhere. You ask them, they would tell you, man, I've never left Georgia. I never left Villarica. I never left Florida. And there's so many other kids who grow up where you hear the stories of their mom and their dad. Oh, we used to always go to Florida. Oh, we used to always go to New York. Oh, we used to always do this growing up. And because of that, they are inspired now to give their kids that kind of experience too, so that they themselves can experience this wonderful green earth, this beautiful earth that the Lord has blessed us with, the creator, the infinite one. You call him whatever you want to call him. But I love to be inspired by going different places and just enjoy all that he has made and given us. Florida is one of my favorite places. I love it because I love the beach. I grew up around water and I'm still loving water. My family, they love the beach. When my wife, when we go on the beach, I have to beg them, please, let's go home. The water is going to be here tomorrow. They love enjoy. I love to see them having fun and enjoying their lives. And for me, it's like just giving them that experience. You might not be able to leave a whole lot, which I'm not saying that it's impossible, but sometimes we think that if we can't leave this vast amount, it's like it's not worth it. But you can leave so much inspiration, so much experience, so much memories of the things that you guys was doing that you can't put a price on it. You can't. As you see, I might be sweating a little bit because the sun is already up. It doesn't mean that I just got up. I was up before because I had to read. I have to meditate because I'm here not just for vacation, the relaxation, but I also want to be inspired. I also want to come back with some things. And I promise my family, as often as we can, we're going to do this. And you might think that you can't. But you got to understand what it said. When you ask, it shall be given unto you. You are not the one who is doing the giving. You don't have to figure out how you're going to get it. All you have to do, ask and believe that you receive it and it will be yours. So when you take on that mindset, when you renew your mind and begin to see things from a bigger picture, that's why I love to teach this. When you change your thinking, it will change your lifestyle, because you know what? You might have that. Oh, I used to have that lack and limited mindset. Or how is this going to work? I can't afford that. Where am I going to get the money to do this? The principles I told you guys all the time, it works. The principle works. When you ask, you have to be ready to receive, especially if you believe that you receive what you ask for. It's not your place to figure out how you're going to get it, but it's your place to be ready. Make preparation to receive. Get ready to go. Buy your little bag, whatever you go. Start looking online. Find places. Talk to people. You'll be surprised to see you can even afford your own place where you can begin to rent it out and have other incomes coming in when you're not using it. So all things are possible if you only believe. It's up to you and I. All things are possible if we believe. But if we still have that negative mindset, if we haven't renewed our mind, if we haven't made that paradigm shift the way you used to think. I practice even sometimes when I'm going home, I go a different route. I might not want to go that way, but I said purposely, I'm going to take this different route because I want to show myself that I want to do something different. I want to prove to myself, and that's what I do. So you got to prove to yourself, do some different things. If you want to break some habits, the one that is holding you back, because I believe every one of us are here to live a rich and inspiring lifestyle. You are here to enjoy life. You are here to have that experience of abundance. As Christ said, I came that you may have life and have it more abundantly. Hey, I'm doing what I know I want to do, what I know it will benefit me and my family. And as we are made in the image of love, one of my thing is I want you to have the best also for your family. I want you to have the best for your family. Listen to those wonderful creatures over there that God has created, that they're barking and just enjoying their day, talking to one another. Isn't that beautiful? But anyway, because I love you guys, I'm doing this. And you can check out our course at nelsonrobinson.com. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm just presenting the facts to you. Like they said, I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold. I'm just giving you the facts because I know it changes my life. And because I'm made in the image of love like Christ, I can't, like God, the scripture say he cannot deny himself. I cannot deny myself because now that we found love, what are we going to do with it? It is to give. And the more you give, the more it comes back to you in so many different ways. But if you're not doing anything with it, it's going to just stay there. You won't gain no interest. You won't gain nothing. As you can see, I'm sweating, but I'm doing this for you. Forget about the sweat. It will gain so much. Look at my deck. Let me hit you with this deck. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. All that room that we have, that we can enjoy ourselves with our family. I came out my room, my door right there at the bedroom, just came out and just lounge on the chair, just enjoying life. It is possible. How all things are possible, but you have to let go of that lack and limited mindset. You have to let that go. Let me show you. Let me give you another. Let me give you another snippet. Check this out. See, I told you the ones that I was talking to a minute ago. They just passed. They just went out with their boat, and I'm not worrying about the editing or anything of this video. I just want to be real with you. They just passed through. Everybody's just happy and loving and just waving and just saying hi. we there's another thing I will say this real quick that holds us back is when we begin to think that everyone is out to get us and everyone is about against us and the world is bad. Unless you venture out and engage, it might be something in you or me if I was thinking that way. And then I have those thoughts come sometime, but I had to bring those thoughts under subjection, bring them in and then release them, find out why am I thinking that way, and then I release those thoughts and remind myself that look, I'm made in the image and love, made in the image and likeness of God, which means that I'm made in love. In love. So all I have inside of me is love. All I have to give. And if I see the other person the way God sees them, what you give is what coming back to you. What you express is what coming back to you. But some people might say, well, oh, not everybody like you and all that kind of stuff. Look, focus on you because you are the giver. You got to understand what you give, it comes back to you. If you expect that person that walking, coming towards you is mean and nasty, that's what you're going to get because that's what you expect. That's what you're preparing for. But when you send out love, when you put that seed in the ground, it cannot deny itself. It will produce after its own kind. How can that go wrong? A lot of times we don't take responsibility for our action. We don't take responsibility for our thoughts. We don't take responsibility for the fruit of our thoughts that is coming into our life. We try to push that aside and blame everyone else. Hey, I'm Nelson. I'm going to cut it here for today. Love you guys. Find a place that you can go and replenish. Take your family if you have one. If not, take a friend. And you will be surprised what you will gain. You can do it anywhere. But for me, I like to get out. Let me take a break. Let my eyes take a break from my environment and go to someplace else so that I can and be inspired by all these different things that God has created. Allow man to make and put together. I love the water. It soothes me. Even when we're sleeping at night, we put on that waterfall song. It soothes us and bring us into that place where we now meditate and our minds are relaxed and we can receive so much. You can do the same too. And I will teach you how to do that. So this is Nelson again. Drop me a line. Let us know how you're doing. Even a comment. I appreciate that. Let me know if these videos are working for you. But I would continue to share as we take our refreshing time, our relaxation time. And I will share some things with you. Until next time, love you. Peace. And we out.